Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from South Jackson, Tennessee, and the Bemis community of South Jackson, Tennessee, on 3rd Street, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. It turned out to be a beautiful day today. Slightly cool especially early in the morning, but it warmed up fairly decently. But turned out to be a beautiful sunny day. We got one more day of that, and then we're back into the rain business, and then we're back to the fair business. Kind of a good way to sum that up, isn't it? Alrighty, go ahead and look at yesterday's climate data first. Yesterday's low temperature was 35 degrees. And that occurred at midnight last night. Yesterday's high was 60 degrees. Had no rainfall yesterday. And the highest wind gust was 17 miles per hour out of the north at 11:25 a.m. The warmest high yesterday in West Tennessee was 68 degrees. And that occurred at Savannah, Tennessee, while the coldest low was 34 in Paris, Tennessee. Alright, now today's climate summary. As of 5 p.m. here in Bemis or South Jackson, the skies were clear. The temperature at 5 p.m. was 60 degrees. The dew point was 24 degrees. The humidity was 25%. We had east winds at 8 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.31 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature here in Bemis was 30 degrees this morning. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. It actually got below freezing for a few minutes, down to 30 degrees here. But it warmed up to a nice 64 degrees. No rainfall fell, of course, since midnight. Today's lowest humidity would be 23% at 3 and 4 p.m., so very dry air is back in West Tennessee. Highest humidity would be 89%, and that occurred at 5 a.m. this morning. The lowest barometric pressure would be 30.31 inches, and that occurred at 5 p.m., while the highest would be 30.43 inches, and that occurred at 8 a.m. this morning. Now, today's highest wind gust was 22 miles per hour out of the northeast at 1:44 p.m. Alrighty. Now let's look at the records for today, March the 3rd. Hottest high would be 80 degrees back in 1976. The coldest low would be 30 degrees, and that occurred in the year 2014. The warmest low would be 65 degrees in 1976, while the coldest low would be 9, and that occurred in 1980. Today's rainfall record would be 3.21 inches, and that occurred in 2008. And the snowfall record, we had 1 inch of snow today, back in 1968 and 2014 on March the 3rd. Alrighty, I believe that takes care of the basic summary. Hold on a moment, please. I guess I'll go ahead and show you a few graphs, and that'll be it for tonight. Really, not too much is going on around here locally, so I might actually maybe do a real brief one. Usually you listen to me for close to 30 minutes every night. I might even make it quicker than that. Oh my gosh, it'll be a record, won't it? Just had to say that. That's a satellite picture, close-up view of Tennessee. And as you can see, the skies are clear as it can be. A few little high, thin clouds way over there, and southern and western Arkansas, but that's not going to have any effect on us. It's going to continue to be clear across the whole state, at least for one more day anyways. Let me go ahead and branch out to the whole country. Let you see what it looks like across the whole nation. And I need to bring it down and over probably. There we go. That's most of the country right there. Let me do a few more arrangements down here. There we go. That's the whole country as a whole. There is a storm system out in the west that's creating some rain out there. There's a few clouds moving through Texas. That may be our clouds by tomorrow night, but they're over in northern Texas right now. And southeast is real clear too. Even the northeast has cleared up a little bit. How about that? Remember they had that heavy snow and heavy rain right along the Atlantic coast yesterday? Looks like they still might be a little cloudy up there, but doesn't look like a whole lot of precipitation is going on up there today. Alright, cool. That's good news for the northeastern portions of the country. Otherwise, the nation's reasonably clear. All 48 states. There's a few clouds, of course. The Gulf of Mexico is good and clear. Cuba's good and clear. Florida's sparkling clear. Well, it's really clear down around Florida. I bet everybody down there is having a good old time. It might be a little bit warmer down there too than what it is here. I haven't actually checked the temperatures down there, but that's not too bad here in Tennessee, though. I'm going to hush up about Florida and brag on Tennessee one time. And it's pretty clear even in the plain states. Alright, that's the whole nation there for you. Let's look at the Weather Underground surface map features. Well, that's a good reason why. There's really not that many strong fronts anywhere nearby that wants to give us precipitation. Yeah, it's pretty much clear up in the northeast. Now, the low pressure is way, it caused all that's way out there in the Atlantic now, as you can see. Whoa. I don't know. It keeps doing that. I don't know what I'm doing to make it do that. Well, I'm trying to get it back over, but it's taking its precious time. Alright, I'm going to leave it right there just to play it safe. It's trying to show something down in Mississippi, but I don't believe it. It's got to be a false echo. The skies are too clear. And it's trying to show some precipitation down there in Texas too. But it's clear. There's a few clouds down there in Texas, but that's the only area I can think of where it could be precipitating close to us. It's showing some in Mississippi. I don't believe that one. I'm sorry. There's some out west in California and parts of the mountains. And there you see the various fronts. A little pocket of snow up there in the southern part of Canada. And that's really about it as far as the U.S. and the Canadian area is concerned with. Alright. Let me get a closer view. That might help. Let me get a little bit closer. It's actually trying to show the sprinkles in northern Mississippi. I don't believe it. Or even in a little bit of Arkansas. That may be some false echoes from something else. Because it can, radar nowadays can pick up something that has nothing to do with precipitation. I believe that's what it is. It's got to be. The skies are too clear to be precipitation. Let me get a little bit closer here. Yeah. It's trying to show some between Tupelo and Clarksdale, Mississippi, but I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. There is another one, and I'd hate to go through all this now as back support, but I think I'm going to have to try it anyways. No, I'm not even going to do it. The skies are too clear to be something. As you can see, there's nothing in Tennessee, of course. Here in West Tennessee. See if I can get that background light to disappear. Alright, that's pretty much that map there. There's nothing on the satellite though. See how clear that is? It doesn't make any sense to think there might be some down in Mississippi, because look how clear that is. It's too clear to be raining in Mississippi. That's one of the few times I've seen the radar and satellite contradicting itself. But it is now. Let me try this one again, the close-up view of Tennessee. And yeah, it's not doing anything down there. This is the same level I just had it on. And it's too dark down there. It's too clear down there, weather. I don't see any evidence of any clouds. Nah, it's clear down there. That's my hope it is anyways. Either the satellite is lying or falsifying, or the radar is picking up birds or something down in Mississippi, making it look like it might be raining. A false echo, basically. Alright, I'm not going to concentrate on that right now. Let me go on to my forecast. There is one other thing. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I guess I ain't going to have much choice. Let me see if I can find it real quick and just see what it says or shows. I should have already had it up. There it is, way up here. You might be able to see it. I'm going to go ahead and bring up channel 3's radar. It's taking a little bit longer than I like for it to... there it comes. I may get it over here toward Jackson. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah. Let me branch it out a little piece. Far enough to get Mississippi in here. And yeah, it's nothing. Let me get it to motion here. Yeah, this is very latest up to 7:08 p.m. And I think you probably, going into this one, going to channel 3's radar, there's nothing in Mississippi. I didn't think so. But there it is. Jackson's on the northern edge of this one. And it tried to show something, trying to form, but it disappeared just about as quick as it. A little bitty tiny echoes just south of Oxford, Mississippi, but they turned around and disappeared almost as quick as they developed. Just west of Tupelo, it popped up and dissipated. So I'm gonna say it's picking up some false echoes. Gotta be. And according to Channel 3's radar out of Memphis, that's kind of verifying that. So it's got to be false echoes. Okay, enough of that. Enough on that. Then we move on to the forecast. I've talked a little longer than I planned on, and it's all about false echoes of all things. Okay, that might be clear enough right there. Yeah. Let me see if I can bring it down just. We'll have to Oh, I see what I need to do. Yeah. There we go. Well, I didn't mean to do that either. You think I'd be used to this by now? I'm not that far off, not really. Well, let me get some of this paper out of the way there we go. Finally got it lined up the way I wanted it, I hope. Let me get a little bit closer there for you. That's good enough. I think you can see it all right. Let me see, do I need to turn it that way? That's as good as I'm going to get it. All right. I'm going to say for the rest of the night here in Jackson and West Tennessee at least, or probably even northern Mississippi, it's going to be mostly clear, of course. The moon will be rising not long from now. It'll be another full moon tonight at 7:53 p.m. It will be setting tomorrow morning at 7:34 a.m. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 6:22 a.m. and be setting tomorrow evening at 5:52 p.m. And next Saturday will be the last Saturday of Central Standard Time. And after that, we'll go to Daylight Savings Time, which I'll save that for more details here in just a moment. It should be mostly clear overnight and most of tomorrow till around 7 p.m., a little after sunset, and then become mostly cloudy. No rain's expected until after midnight tomorrow night. With the low tomorrow morning near 36 degrees. As of right now, it should be above freezing in the morning. But don't be surprised if it gets a little close to freezing with still clear skies in the area. Tomorrow's high should be a lot warmer than today, 67 degrees. Remember, it hit 60 degrees even today. It'll be about 67 tomorrow. We should have east winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. And there's the sunrise and sunset and moon times for Sunday. Sunrise at 6:21 a.m. Be setting at 5:53 p.m. tomorrow evening. And there you see the moon times for Sunday night. Rises tomorrow evening at 8:55 p.m. and be setting the moon will at 8:08 a.m. Monday morning. Alright. On into Tuesday, Monday weather, mostly cloudy skies, rain's back in the forecast, 80% chance of it. The only difference tonight is that thunderstorms are possible by Monday night. Rather than the thunderstorms ending by tomorrow night, they're going to possibly begin by tomorrow night. But end probably by midnight, though, tomorrow night. I meant Monday night. I'm so sorry. I meant to say Monday night on that. Low near 47 and a high of 62 on Monday, so temperature still not too bad. South winds at about 15 to 25 miles per hour. There you see the sun and moon times. Tuesday, we're back to mostly clear with low near 38 and a high of 62. It'll be a little windy. West winds at 20, gusting to 35 miles per hour on Tuesday. There's the other times for you for the sun and the moon. By Wednesday, we're back to mostly cloudy skies again till at least Wednesday night around sunset. And then it should become fair again, back and forth. Almost very cloudy, but not quite. Low near 36 Wednesday morning, high of 48 with northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Next Thursday, March the 8th, mostly clear skies with low near 29. It's going to get below freezing, 3 degrees below freezing at least next Thursday morning. Going to be kind of cool. The high is not going to be all that great either. Only about 50 degrees, but with sunshine, even 50 is sort of bearable. A little cool, though. with northwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. There you see the other times. And for Friday, mostly clear, low near 35 and high of 56 with west winds at 10 to 20. And the last quarter moon is complete Friday, March the 9th. And there you see the times that the sun will rise and set, and the moon will be rising and setting. And next Saturday, March the 10th, it's going to be fair skies till noon, then becoming mostly cloudy with a 60% chance of rain. By then, it's not going to be as pretty next Saturday as it was today, but oh well. That might change between now and then. That's still 8 days out. A low temperature next Saturday morning near 41 degrees, or at least it'll be well above freezing. The high should be about 62, and we'll have south winds at 10 to 20. And of course, finally, next Sunday, March the 11th, of course, daylight savings time begins at 2 a.m. It's going to be mostly cloudy that day with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. It would be kind of rainy and cloudy, wouldn't it? On the first day of daylight savings time. That may change too, you never know. Low near 49 and a high of 61 with west winds at 10 to 20. And there you see the sunrise and moonrise and set times for next Sunday, March the 11th. Sun rises around 7 o'clock, sets around 7 o'clock. And the moon will be rising at 3:28 a.m. and set at 1:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That's for next Sunday, March the 11th. And then for Monday, a week, March the 12th, continued mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers by Monday night, March the 12th. Low of 45 and a high of 54. With northwest winds at 15 to 30 miles per hour. And there you see the sun and moon rise and set times there. Alright, back to almost immediately. Now, tonight and tomorrow, March the 3rd and 4th, again, mostly clear skies with a low near 36 and a high of 67 tomorrow, with mostly clear skies till around 7 p.m., then becoming mostly cloudy. And rain moving in after midnight tomorrow night on into Monday. Thunderstorms possible by Monday night, ending before midnight or near midnight probably, and then finally becoming fair again by next Tuesday. Well, this coming Tuesday, March 6th. Alrighty, I think that's clear enough, I hope. Alright, I'll go ahead and turn it back on me. I don't need to look at the radar again because I know there's nothing on it. And I guess I'll just conclude my report for tonight and let it be at that. And hope all of you have a very pleasant Saturday night. Hope you had a beautiful Saturday. It turned out to be a beautiful one. And it's got a fairly decent Sunday coming up. And I hope all of you have a great one. Good night, sweet dreams, and God bless you. And talk to you soon again. All right. Good night.